Hi Aquarius, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for January 2023. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in January and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. This reading is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Rising, and Aquarius Moon. If you hear banging and loud noise, this area is still being rebuilt from Hurricane Sandy. And 2 houses away from me, they've torn a house down and they are rebuilding it. So I apologize if you hear hammering and banging because they're in the middle of rebuilding it. So all that being said, now on to your January 2023 Psychic Tarot reading. Hi Aquarius, the first card you have is the Knight of Rods. And the Knight of Rods is a fire sign person. This is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is a fire sign. You know, I do feel there is a lot of things that Aquarius needs to get straightened out or get in order in January. You want to be more pragmatic. You want to be more detail-oriented. You may be thinking of listing a property. You could be buying a property, selling a property, and if it's not a home, it could be personal items, personal property. You know, your vim and vigor and your vitality is starting to return. That is a direct quote from my guides. So when they say weird things like vim and vigor, that's the way they talk. They're from long ago, my ancestors from long ago. So you're going to feel like your vitality is returning. You're going to feel like you have more energy, more get up and go in January. Yeah, I get it again. Things you're going to be looking into, buying and selling property. So if you don't actually buy or sell property in January, you may be looking into it. You may start doing your research. You could even be dealing with somebody that you bought and sold things to or through before. So it could be a realtor you're dealing with. That could be a fire sign person. You may be buying or selling some products, goods, services, property to a fire sign person that you did that kind of dealings with in the past. I do feel some of you may know a fire sign person. If this isn't you, that is going to want to motivate you, inspire you. For some of you, I do actually feel the Knight of Rods is you, if it's your rising sign or moon sign. But if it's not you, there is somebody, listen to what these messages say because it's a general reading. You either bought or sold property or things using this Knight of Rods, or you bought and sold property or things to the Knight of Rods, or it's somebody that wants to light a fire under your butt and get you up and going and motivated in some way. This could also be somebody that you're asking a lot of questions of. It could be a lawyer, it could be a realtor, it could be an accountant, it could be a friend that's knowledgeable about buying and selling property and things, or what's going on in the financial world, the financial markets, or the housing markets, or the interest rates. This could also be somebody that you're going to follow their lead. They could be teaching you, instructing you, guiding you. They could be a mentor, or it could be somebody you're watching that's a fire sign, that you're like, hey, they got the right idea. I'm going to go along with what they're doing. So the next card in your reading is the I wanted to say Justice card, but it's the Judgment card. Come on, Pam, spit it out. So the Judgment card can be, what do you think about a situation? How do you feel about it? What's the word? What's the proclamation? How are things going to go down? And how does it affect everyone involved? You could also be making some kind of announcement to people. You know, you may be tired of being on the back burner, Aquarius, and you may feel like, oh yeah, you're not listening to me, or, you know, you're not, you know, you're pleasing everybody else or accommodating other people. And now you may be like, I'm going to the front burner, and you're going to pay attention and you're going to listen to me and what I think is important, or what I want to do, or what I have to say. You may be feeling that way to the people around you and the people you work with or family members. And you may be making some kind of like rules, regulations, laws, and you may say, you know what? This is how things are going to go down now. They were going down your way before. They were operating on the level you want, but now we're going to do things a different way, and it's going to be more suited to what you want. You could also make some kind of announcement when you're attending some kind of celebration or gathering. It could be a holiday party. It could be some other type of gathering you get invited to or you attend, and you may make some kind of announcement at this gathering. Some of you that are interested in running for like a political office, or to be, it could be for your town, your city, your state, your province. It could be to lead or a club, group, or organization you belong to. You could be throwing your hat in the ring in something and saying, I'm going to run for this office or this position. You could be throwing your hat in the ring to get a job or a new position higher up in the company or business you work for. I see you really getting things ready. You're going to be getting yourself ready for something that you want to do. Maybe you're going to get ready to move, and you're going to start packing up your belongings and labeling the boxes. Even if you don't have a place yet, you may be just starting to do that. Or if you think you're going to list your house for sale, maybe you're going to get a storage unit or a storage pod, and you're going to start clearing out all the clutter in your house to make your house look, you know, ready for sale. I don't know what it is, but I see you're getting things ready. If you own a business, you could be getting a new website ready, or some new product or service you want to launch. You could be getting your ducks in a row and getting things ready for some kind of business you want to launch, or some aspect of the business you already have to launch. So you just have to see how it plays out for you. Now, the next card you have in your reading is the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is a card that symbolizes fate, destined, meant to be, preordained, union. It can be love. This could be soulmate energy, twin flame energy. Could be, you can have soulmate energy with one of your kids or a best friend. It doesn't always have to be romantic love, but it does have an element of fate, destiny, and meant to be. You may be forgiving yourself for mistakes that you've made in the past. Maybe you've been hard on yourself, and it could involve mistakes you made regarding someone else in particular, or it could be about relationships with people in general. And you may feel like there's a new you starting to emerge, And you may feel like you want to be part of something greater or bigger than what your world has been containing to this point. You may find yourself coming together on a project with someone. You could be joining together on a business, like business partnership. It could be joining together with someone on some kind of project or endeavor or some kind of creative pursuit. You may be doing a lot of reminiscing about a love partner from your past. You could make a connection with somebody from your past and start communicating with them. Now, maybe they were a love partner in the past. Maybe they were a friend in the past. I don't know who it was or is or will be for you, but it's like communicating with somebody from the past comes up here. Because I feel like there is a deep-seated, long history here. Whether it occurred in this incarnation, in this lifetime, or whether it goes back to previous incarnations, which most of the people that you have deep connections with in this lifetime, you have been with them before. Maybe not in the same scenario. Maybe the roles you played in other lives were different, like different characters in a play. So, but you have like a long-standing, deep-seated connection with this person. Like I said, in this lifetime, but it probably goes back to previous incarnations. Some of you are going to be spending time doing things romantically with someone. Maybe you already have a partner, and so the romance is going to kick up between the two of you, and you could find yourself going on romantic dates, romantic outings, or just being more romantic with each other. That can come up here too for some of you. So romance is indicated, but remember, the order in which I say things is the order in which the guides give the messages to me. So romance wasn't first on the list, but it's a general reading, so you have to pay attention to all the messages and see which, who am I talking to? Do you know which applies to you here? The next card you have, Aquarius, is the World. And the World is a card usually dealing with control. You could feel like you have more control. You could feel like you have lack of control. The planets in the heavens and the spirit guides around you could be conspiring to bring you more control. This could also be a karmic cycle ending and a new karmic cycle beginning. I feel like you're doing my guides are calling it dialing it back and like reviewing your situation, like doing a review, like where do I stand in my financial world or my business world or my workaday world or my family picture or my love relationships or my overall life. It's like taking a step back and doing some kind of like analyzing and reviewing where you stand right now. And you do want to show up as somebody that is put together, organized, pragmatic, well thought out individual. So you do care about how you're appearing to others in January. You don't want to come off like somebody that's living in an illusion or in mysticism or in a dream world or not having any foot in reality. You don't want to come off like that to people. I feel like you're taking control and you're starting to construct your life in a different manner. I feel like you're going to be really organized. My guides are saying making a list and figuring out what things and goals you want to achieve and putting them in the order of importance. You also may find yourself being more inspired to help other people. Maybe you already are that way, but you may want to step it up. You may be donating money or your time or your services or your energy to other people, people in need. Could be even people in your own world, like in your own family, in your own friendship groups and circles as well. It doesn't always have to mean people you don't know, but you could be doing it all over the place. And I feel like you really want to try. You want to put a concerted effort to make change, not only in helping other people, but also change in your own life. You're going to be motivated about change. And you may feel like some things got kind of out of control or out of hand, or not where maybe they weren't precise or concise enough. So you may be wanting to like polish things up. You know, maybe your environment needs to be updated and upgraded. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's your physical body. Maybe it's your job or your business. Maybe it's a combination of things. But I feel like you're going to want to take more control, tighten up the screws, polish things up, make things improve, look better, be a better reflection of who you are and what you're all about. And that could be about your own physical self as well. So the last card you have in your reading for January 2023 Aquarius likely is you, but it could be somebody else. This is the King of Swords, which is an air sign person usually, which is an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Oops. I dropped ye old King of Swords. Some of you could feel like you want to make a stronger commitment or be more bound, or a more tighter connection, or more bound to an air sign person. You could even be making some kind of lucrative deals with the King of Swords. I feel that if it applies to you, you're going to make some things happen very fast. And I don't know that it's all going to take place in January. It could be in the year of 2023. Could be a very fast-paced year for you where you make a lot of things happen. You may find yourself taking on more business, more accounts, more clients, more customers, and you may also find yourself spending a lot more money. But it could be that, you know, if you're buying a new home, maybe it's going to cost you more money. Or, you know, that's an example. Or the capital you need to spend on starting a business. I don't know what it is, but spending more money also comes up here. And you're going to see, when you slow down your mind and focus, prosperity is going to come in more strongly for you. If you see a little gnat flying around, I have a whole desk full of pepper plants I'm winterizing to replant, and little gnats are showing up. So sorry if you see little flyby things in this video. It's not spirits or orbs, it's gnats. I did order stickers, that little sticky sticks. They're on their way, but they haven't gotten here yet. Also, there's a lot going on in your mind. There's a growing and expanding of your consciousness. I also see you taking out things you haven't used in a while. Maybe you're going to go through storage, like in your garage or attic, or you know, wherever you have things stored, storage unit, whatever. And I feel that you're going to come across some things that you're like, you know what? I haven't seen this or used this in a while, and I could use this in my everyday life. I need to, you know, maybe you're going to put some things away and take some things out that you have in storage. That also comes up here. So now the best gemstone crystal I got for Aquarius to work with, use, and wear in the month of January 2023, you got blue apatite. And blue apatite is associated with psychic perception. It also helps with motivation, ambition, self-confidence, and self-acceptance. Blue apatite helps with people doing past life work, like past life regression, whether you're receiving it or giving it. It also promotes creativity. Blue apatite enhances physical health, helps suppress hunger, and boosts metabolism. This is going to help you to feel more alive, more energized. It's also going to help you get to the meat and potatoes of a situation, like to get down to it, to the heart of the matter. I do see it boosting your confidence and self-assurance. That comes up here also. It's also going to be a very good stone to help you initiate change. And that did come up in your reading, that you are going to be focusing, one of the things you're going to be focusing on is change. I feel like it's also going to restore your body and put your, like the chemical aspects of your body, maybe your, not just your metabolism, but maybe also your hormones, like back in order, like in good working order. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you're already subscribed and you're not getting notified, you may want to click that notification bell again and then click it again, because there's been a lot of changes here on YouTube, and that may be why you're not getting the notifications. And please do consider liking this video and sharing it with others, because it will help me reach more people and it will help this channel to grow. And I would appreciate that greatly. And if you would like to get any of this special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I use a variety of divination tools to look into very specific topics for each sign of the zodiac, you can find the most recently recorded videos. Links are posted down below in the description box in the Show More section. And those links, if you click on them, will take you to those videos on Vimeo. And then you can pick whichever zodiac sign you want. You can also get them by going to my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page. There you will see all the video series I have recorded. You can go to the different series, read what divination tools I used, how long the predictions go out for, and then you just click on whatever zodiac sign link you want, your sun sign, your rising sign, or your moon sign, or somebody else's link, sign that you want to hear about, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, I won't go into all the video series listed down below because there are many, but I'm just going to name a few. So if you would like to get the psychic crystal readings that I do for each month, so if you want January 2023's psychic crystal reading for your zodiac sign, that link is down below, and it's also on my website. Remember, these crystal readings are like a continuation or an expansion of the psychic tarot readings I'm doing here on YouTube. Also, I did 2 New Year's specials this year, 2. So the first is my psychic tarot readings for the new year of 2023 for each sign of the zodiac. And I also did psychic crystal readings for 2023 for each sign of the zodiac. You're going to get a lot of messages and predictions there. I looked into every category I could think of in those crystal readings. I looked into how the year is going to affect you, what you need to be cautious of, what are the blessings in the areas of work, business, love, health, family, and any other predictions that came up. So you may want to check them out. And in the psychic tarot readings, I did 16 cards in total. So there's a lot of predictions there for general readings for you. And if you can do it, it might help you if you can watch your rising sign and your sun sign both. Also, don't forget you're still being affected by the eclipses that we had at the end of October and in the beginning of November. And I always do video series, or I try to do video series every time we have eclipses. So the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, November 8th, 2022, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings are available on Vimeo for each sign of the zodiac. And the eclipse effects from the solar eclipse in Scorpio, October 25th, 2022, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. Remember, eclipses bring endings and beginnings. And when I recorded both of those video series, the predictions went out well past 6 months. Usually eclipse effects last 6 months, but in both of those video series, I was getting messages and predictions that went out further than that. So you may really want to check them out. Also, my Mars retrograde psychic tarot scopes for 2022, 2023 for each zodiac sign are available. And remember, that pre-Mars retrograde phase started in September of 2022. The official Mars retrograde ending is January 12th, but you're still being affected by Mars retrograde all the way in the post-shadow phase until the middle of March 2023. So you may want to check that out. As I said, there's other video series links down below. Please be sure to check them out. I put a lot of work and effort into these psychic predictions and messages for you guys because many people want private readings with me, and I really can't get to all the people on the list. I have over 2,000 people on my cancellations list and my wait list. So this is the best way to get messages and predictions from me and my spirit guides in the short term. Also, if you would like to make a donation and help support the readings that I do here on YouTube, I have a link down below in the description box that's connected to PayPal. And I want to thank you so much to those of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does help me a lot, and it does mean a lot to me. So thank you so very much for that. And oftentimes I think of saying your names of who donated, and then I think some people don't want other people to know that they watch psychic readings. So just know I do see the donations, and I do truly appreciate it. So thank you so much for that. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here on a video format on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I and I also have been putting them on my community pages on YouTube now because some people are bailing on social media platforms. They don't like them anymore or as much as they used to. So I am posting them here on YouTube, but they're in writing. And many people find that these predictions and messages speak to them. Maybe not the entire 5 paragraphs, but here and there, or some people do find the whole message and makes sense to them. I do believe if you feel drawn to check them out, that there is some message or prediction or multiple messages and predictions that will resonate with you. And I'd love to see you on my social media pages. I absolutely hope that you all have a wonderful and fantastic January 2023, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.